Training of employees. Training helps employees in acquiring the necessary attitude, knowledge, and skills in order to be competent in using PPE for handling and use of chemicals. Comprehensive training programs should be provided to everyone who is involved in the use or maintenance of PPE. Users should be trained in the proper use of PPE, how to correctly fit and wear it, and what are all the limitations. Managers and supervisors should also be aware of why PPE is being used and how it is being used properly. Employees involved in maintaining, repairing, and testing the equipment should also be trained. Training should also include elements of theory as well as practice in using the equipment and should be carried out in accordance with the recommendations and instructions supplied by the PPE manufacturer. Theoretical training should also include explanation of the risks present and why PPE is needed, the operation, performance, and limitations of the equipment, instruction on the selection, use, and storage of PPE related to the intended use, written operating procedures such as permits to work involving PPE should be explained. Factors which can affect the protection provided by the PPE such as compatibility with other protective equipment, personal factors, working conditions, inadequate fitting as well as defect, damage and wear, and recognizing defects in PPE and arrangements for repair or replacement. Practical training should include practice in putting on, wearing and removing the equipment, practice and instruction in inspection and where appropriate testing of the PPE before use, practice and instruction in the maintenance which can be done by the user such as cleaning and replacement of certain components, and instruction in the safe storage of equipment. Theoretical and practical training should form an integral part of an induction training program for new employees and subsequent on the job training program. The extent of the training that is required will depend on the type of equipment, how frequently it is used, and the employees needed. In addition to initial training, users of PPE and others involved with the equipment may need refresher training from time to time. Circumstances when retraining is required include changes in the workplace render previous training obsolete. Changes in the types of PPE to be used render previous training obsolete, or signs indicating inadequacy in employees' knowledge in using the PPE as revealed during monitoring of the use of PPE.